Hi guys, I wanted to come back to you guys with another video before I leave off for today. And the video I wanted to talk about is for mothers. I wanted to talk about um, how sometimes we have really strenuous days as parents with our mothers, and or as mothers, I should say, not even with our mothers, because I don't even want to talk about our mothers. I want to talk about being a mom and raising our children, because I know as challenging as it can be as a mom, sometimes we have really good days with our kids. A lot of times, I want to say, I hope that we're having really good times with our days, because I'm sorry, we're having really good times with our children throughout our day, because our children is our gifts. And no matter how hard life is getting and how difficult it is getting to be a parent and parenting our children, I hope you as mothers and as women, you're still staying in your state of being a mom and being a nurturer and being a lover, and being a good example to them, and constantly teaching them and showing them what it's like for you as a mother to love them, so that they can go out into the world and love others. Children that come from homes that are of loving environments and loving parents. And I'm not saying just being a parent who is constantly giving to your children what they want and whatever they ask for. That's not always being a loving parent, because sometimes we can give to our children the things that they don't necessarily need, that they're asking for. And sometimes those things can hurt our children more times than they can help them. But I just mean, like, in a sense of just parenting. And sometimes as parents, we have days where it's challenging and we don't really know, like, what to expect from the outcome of whatever, or what to expect as the outcome of whatever we're going through. And our children are around us most of the time. If you're a mom who's raising your children, you're around her every day. You're around your children, and you have life problems, and those life problems come up. And sometimes our children, they're there and they're asking us for things, or they're doing things, and you may want to take a situation out on them that they really don't necessarily have anything to do with. They don't usually at all. And it doesn't involve them. Just because they're in your life, they're your children, you're raising them, it has nothing to do with them. And moms, they sometimes take their anger out on their kids, or their frustrations out on their kids, or their situations out on their kids, and their kids have nothing to do with their problems or their issues, or you, whatever you have it to be. And I want to make sure that you're keeping yourself in your right minds, where you're not taking your anger out on your kids, where you're loving on your kids, and whatever you're going through, you're not projecting that onto them, unless it's of happiness, unless it's something that's going to help to build them and their character and continue to make them better people and make them better individuals. Do not take your frustrations and your anger out on your children. Do not take your grown up issues out on your children. They have nothing to do with it, okay? They don't deserve that. And as a parent, one day, if you do this and you don't take heed of it, your children will remember everything that you've done to them, and they will not respect you. They may not love you. They may not have high regards for you. They may share moments about you where you didn't think it was an issue, but they did with other people, and it might reflect out in their behaviors. So make sure that you're raising your children up to be good people by keeping your issues and your problems to yourself, not letting those problems reflect in how you're parenting and how you're behaving with your children, okay? Moms, love your kids, okay? I'm saying this as a mom because I know I've seen this so many times, and a lot of times it just makes me love on my children, because I never want them to have an experience from me where they're feeling like I don't love them, or where I'm making my problem become theirs. And they're just little children. And even if they're teenagers, you're responsible to raise them. You're responsible to financially take care of them. They should not be considered a burden to you. You knew that carrying them, you will have to care for them throughout their life. Do not build mental constraints and financial constraints on your children if they're teenagers. And if they're children, do not make emotional issues that you have with someone else, or an issue that you have in life, become theirs, okay? Love your children. You only get to parent them one time in life. Make sure that that one moment, that one time, and those moments that you share with them are moments that they will remember lovingly. Okay? Do not bring grown-up issues into their life where you're reflecting those issues onto them emotionally. I have to say that again, because some women, they do not understand this, and they a lot of women who are low vibrational, they may look at me and say, I need to shut the hell up or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I promise you I do. I've went through this as a child, and I have 5 children now, and all of my children, they love me. All of my children, when they're not around me, people have really good things to say about them. The rapport of them is awesome, and it's because I love on them in a way where I'm not reflecting my emotional insecurities onto them. I'm not reflecting my mental insecurities on them. I'm not reflecting my physical insecurities onto them. Okay, I love my children. I'm loving on them constantly, and even when I'm having hard times, I make sure that I pull them in because they're a gift to me from God. And I hug them, I love them, I kiss them. All of my kids, I have really big kids. I have teenagers to toddlers, and I love all of them the same. I love them all unsurmountably. I want to say to a point that it can't even be explained, because they are my gifts. And a lot of me having them has made me to become a great person, a great mother, a great lover to others, a great lover to humanity, to have a great will within myself to help others, to be of service to others. As I help my children, it constantly reminds me that there's so many other children in this world who don't receive what they receive from me. And I can't love on all of your children. I can from afar, and with my prayers and with my words of wisdom, with my words to build onto their confidence that they are beautiful, they are great, they are the possible, and they will achieve anything that they want in life, that they are great magicians who can speak into existence the things that they want, and that they do come to pass. And I'm saying, when I say magician, I mean that in a positive way. I do not work out of, or am not acting out of, or thinking out of negativity ever. I love life. I love everyone. And I want you guys to be, and I teach my kids this, and hopefully you as mothers can use my examples and be a better mother. If you're not already at this point of where I am as a mom, that you can turn it around and become a better mother. It's never a day where you can take that day to turn things around. If you've been screwing up as a mom, because I know that we all make mistakes. I've made mistakes as a mom, and I've corrected those wrongs. I make sure to remind my kids that they are loved, that I love them. Love your children. Tell them constantly you love them. Remind them all the time that they are beauty, and that they deserve greatness, that they are greatness. Okay? I love you, I love you, I love you. And I hope that you're working out of love on today. Love your children, people. Okay? And if you're a dad and you're seeing this, and you have a kid's mom that either she's your partner, or you're just co-parenting with her, or maybe not, please send this video to her to remind her that she should be loving on your children, that your children deserves love, and they deserve all of the love from her that she can possibly muster up to give, because those children are her gifts and they're her blessings. Okay? So I love you on today. I hope you receive this message, and that you're having a positive day on purpose. Move out of light and out of love. I love you. Bye.